winner of the first arena game for the season is...
First arena game of the season, and this very one is not just to test their unity but to test physical ability while playing for a special reward from Big Brother. Before they started, Big Brother informed the housemates to do a three jumps since they were low on energy. Now to the game of the day. It's a six-course game, and the housemates who finishes with the fastest time wins today's game. The first course is called Inflate and Balance. For this very one, the housemates are expected to inflate a balloon, but the rule is there is a bowl with a deflated balloon in front, and then a wooden bin and a basin. Okay, so the housemates are to pick a balloon, inflate and tie it, and they already have the inflated one showing them a reference of the exact size Big Brother wants the balloon they will be inflating to be. So now after inflating, you walk the bin while bouncing the balloon with one hand. That means so you bring a balloon, inflate it, walk on the bin while bouncing with just one hand. At the end of the bin, you deposit the balloon and then you move to the next game. Meanwhile, there's a rule to this game. If your foot or feet touch the floor, or you fall, or your balloon falls, you have to try again. The second course is called a ping pong bounce. All you have to do is put a ping pong ball in a crate by bouncing it off the table. The housemates are expected to put a minimum of one ball into the crate before they proceed to the next game. So once you manage to put one in a crate, that means remember you have to bounce it to get into a crate, and you move to the next game. For the third course, there is a bowl bearing baits, a colored baits, and there is another bowl bearing a marked bottle. So all they have to do here is pull the baits into the bottle until it exceeds the marked line on that bottle. The bottle must remain in the bowl while you fill in with bead, and the bottle can be touched but you can't lift it up. Once you lift it, you're off the game. Then when you're done, you lift the filled bottle and show Big Brother your evidence, so Big Brother can see that your beads exceeded the marked line. After you've done this, you now move to the fourth course. The fourth course is a ring task. All you have to do is stand on the marked spots. The housemates were shown a marked spot which you can see on your screen. You stand there and don't throw the ring into the bowl. This one appears to be the easiest, I don't know, among the six course game, but we'll see though. Just stand in the marked spot and then throw the ring to get into the pool. When you've succeeded with this, you move to the fifth course. The fifth course is called the cup pyramid. They were presented with 21 red cups on a table, and then they were shown a replica of a stacked cup. So all they have to do with the 21 red cups is to replicate what Big Brother has shown them. That's an already stacked cup. Once you've successfully replicated that, you then move to the final course of the game. The last course requires that you throw a ball into a hole. So they were shown a ball with colored balls, okay, and then there is a board with multiple holes on it. All the housemates have to do is pick the ball from the bowl and keep throwing till you have successfully put one inside any of the hole in the box, and at that you're done with your game. So the housemates with the fastest time becomes the winner of tonight's first arena game of the season. Bbnaija was the first housemate to begin tonight and the first arena game of the season, and he finished at 11 minutes 56 seconds, making this the official time to beat. Meanwhile, he started on a very rough note, started forgetting you have to bounce the ball, so he needed to start again. Along the line, he made a mistake. One of his fruits came out of the beam and he had to restart again. And then he finished at 11 minutes 56 seconds. Then came Tracy. Tracy started on a very high competitive spirit. At 3 minutes 3 seconds, she was done filling her bottles, and then she proceeded. At 5:10, she was done making her cup pyramid. Well, it got scattered and she had to stack all over again, but finished at 6 minutes 11 seconds, making this the new time to frame. That's such a very high one, from Darren's finishing at 11 minutes 56 seconds to Tracy finishing at 6 minutes 11 seconds, even after having to stack her cup all over again. Well, in Big Brother's words, that was terrific. And then came Faith with all the adrenaline rush in him. Faith, as of 3:05, was done stacking up his cup. But then, when he got into putting a ball in the hole, he spent the whole time over there trying to get a ball in the hole until he was buzzed out. Up next, we have Emisi. Honestly, I was rooting for Faith. Going back, he had the shortest time to the last game, but then it's a game. What to be will be. Well, Emisi came in and had to walk the bin twice because the first time she wasn't bouncing her ball, the second time she got it wrong, and then, well, she was able to go through the game but got buzzed out at the last game, which is putting the ball in the hole. Honestly, this game is not as easy as I thought. So when Big Brother was explaining it, Bright Morgan was the next to play, started very well. As of 2 minutes 60 seconds, he was done putting the bits in the bottle. But then when he got to the cup pyramid course, he had to do that 3 times, and while at it, he got buzzed out. Ibi Fubara was the next housemate to play, and she started on a very great note, finishing at 5 minutes 49 seconds, beating Tracy's time, and this became the official time to beat moving forward. Up next, we have Dan Boskid. Dan Boskid came in and immediately even raised the bar higher. He finished at 4 minutes 19 seconds, making this the new official time to beat. In fact, the game even became tougher immediately. He finished at 4 minutes 19 seconds because Fubara actually finished 5 minutes 49 seconds, and this is someone having like a minute lesser. Well, up next we have Sotina, who was slow and steady in her game, and she got buzzed out when trying to get into the last board of the last course of the game. And then Kaikomi came and got buzzed out just right to get to the last course. Doris as well got buzzed out. The same fate with Isabella and Ortega. Ortega was even close. He got to the last course, but while trying to get a ball in the board, got buzzed out. Judging by how Gigi Jasmine started the game, she performed excellently well because she had to walk the beam twice before then moving to the next course. Well, she finished the cup pyramid course, which is the 4th course, and then while on the 6th, which is getting the ball on the board, she got buzzed out. Thelma came in and got buzzed out at the cup pyramid game, while Ivata got buzzed out while still playing the ring game. Well, Culture then came in and gave us a new time to work with, which is 3 minutes 55 seconds against the last record, that is 4 minutes 33 seconds, which was broken by Dan Boskid. So now we have a new record, and the housemates were super excited for Culture, being that he was thinking he couldn't make it, but then they motivated him to the finish line. Sabrina was next to play, but with this new timeline, anyone that breaks this very one, well, Sabrina goes back buzzed out while still working with her cup pyramid. Up next, we have Kola, who got right buzzed out just immediately he was done with the 5th course game, which is the cup pyramid game. Didi was the next housemate to play, started on a very fast note, but had to take the fill up the bottle with beads course twice, and at that delayed her time that she got buzzed out while playing the cup pyramid course. And up next we have Rude Boy. And just like Didi, Rude Boy had to retake the fill up the bottle with bead course and also got buzzed out at the cup pyramid course. Up next, we have Victory, who got buzzed out at the cup pyramid course. Same fate with Zita. And after Zita then came Jason J, that's the current head of house, with speed and alacrity. You all know how Jason does things when it comes to physical games. Well, he did pretty good, but got buzzed out while trying to get the ball into the board. That's the last course. And then came Joanna, beating Culture's record and giving us a new timeline to work with. She finished at 3 minutes 15 seconds. Up next, we have Coin. Coin started on a very high spirit, but you and I know 3 minutes 15 seconds is such a small time and a great one to beat. But he got burst out at the fifth course. And then came Midday, who didn't even who didn't get to the fifth course. Midday, having walked down the beam 2 times, got buzzed out at the second course of the game, which is the ping pong game. And then the last but not the least, Big Soso. Big Soso stopped at the ring game. That's where her time got exhausted. And with that, Joanna, with 3 minutes 15 seconds, remains the official winner, or rather becomes the official winner of the first arena game of Big Brother Naija Season 10. Congratulations to Joanna. Big Brother already informed her that her reward will be coming in due course. Meanwhile, the housemates are going into the house to prepare for their Thursday night pool party. Stay tuned. I'll see you in my next video. Thank you for watching. Or rather, should I say thank you for listening. Love you. Bye.